KSL Sports Beat.
The anxiety of the NBA trade deadline has come and gone. Now the Utah Jazz can focus on just winning basketball games. 2 games left before the All-Star break, including a Saturday matinee against the San Antonio Spurs. Jazz hosting the Spurs. Ricky Rubio heard his name in trade rumors, relieved to move past the deadline. Some wondered how Ricky would play after the deadline. Well, he played well, but he always plays well against the Spurs. 16 points this afternoon. Donovan attacking the rim. Spurs go for the block. Surprise! It's a pass off the glass to Rudy Gobert. Back to Ricky, the playmaker, making life easy for Rudy Gobert. Dunks for days. Here's another one. Rubio gnashing, Gobert finishing. Raul Neto back from injury. Setting one up for Royce O'Neal. The and one. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Royce O'Neal continues to light up the scoreboard. He had 17 points, 4 for 4 from behind the arc. Joe Ingles puts Patty Mills on the floor, buries 3 of his 11 points. Jazz pulling away in the fourth. How about an exclamation point on this victory? Donovan to Rudy. Rudy with 21 and 13. Donovan with 23 points, 5 assists. Jazz win the season series against the Spurs. Next up, the Warriors on Tuesday.
Big Phil took that one personally. And, you know, I think we got another one in Golden State that I think we'll take personally, but that's I love to see that. You know, and I think that's what we all love to see. You know, I think we all did a great job of giving him help, but he didn't really need much of it. You know, I think it showed.
A little bit, you know. He's an all-star, and people know it. And even if he's not an all-star, he's still a very good player. You know, so that doesn't really matter. I have to come out and try to stop the guy that's trying to put the ball in the basket. You know, and that's what he does.
Nice win for the Jazz. Now to college hoops. The Runnin' Utes seeking a Southern California sweep. They dominated USC on the road Thursday. Now they visit Pauley Pavilion to face the UCLA Bruins. What a crazy game this turned out to be. Things were not going well for Utah. Cody Riley and Jalen Hill were dunking all over them. They combined for 23 points. Jalen Hands was dunking on them too. The steal and the slam gave UCLA a 67-45 lead. The Runnin' Utes down 22, but they didn't give up. Timmy Allen's and one cuts it to 10 with 2:45 left. He had 22 points. Riley Batten's put back, cut it to 7. Another freshman stepping up. He had 18. Parker Van Dyke hits a 3 to cut the Bruins lead to 3 with 52 seconds left. They're still in it. 8 seconds left. Booth Gotch, another freshman. He hits a 3 to cut it to 1. Then after UCLA goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line, Utah has 5 seconds and a shot at the win.
Cedric into the front court. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Back to Van Dyke. Deep 3 up. It's good! It's good! It's good! The Utes win it at the buzzer!
Can you believe that?
They win it at the buzzer!
Oh my goodness!
Utah wins it at the buzzer! They beat the Bruins! Down 23 in the second half! Oh my goodness! Parker Van Dyke plays the hero in Westwood!
Parker Van Dyke, 5 of 10 from 3. His 5th completes the comeback. 15 points off the bench. What a win for the Runnin' Utes, and it's going to be a rough night for that woman. Aggies looking for their 8th straight win on the road at San Diego State. Freshman Neemias Keita with the hammer early. Sam Merrill was red hot. Downs the 3 here to put the Aggies up by 10. But then the Aztecs answered with a 23-0 run. Nathan Mensah throws down the alley-oop. They led 31-18. The Aggies did respond and close the half on an 11-2 run. Merrill with another 3. He scored the last 14 points for the Aggies, had 20 at the half. Right now the Aggies trail by 3 in the second half. BYU hosting Pacific. This game was tight most of the way. Connor Harding with 3 of his 13 points. BYU led 33-30 at the half. Yoli Childs, his 14th double-double of the season, 34th of his career, 19 and 13. Up 3 with less than 5 to go. Nick Emery buries a big 3. Part of a 9-0 run. It gave the Cougars the separation they'd need. They are now 8-3 in conference play. Weber State trying to get back on track in Flagstaff, taking on Northern Arizona. Jarek Harding had a big game, 4 of 8 from 3. He had 29 points. He wasn't the only hot hand for Weber State. Cody John had 25. The Wildcats haven't lost in Flagstaff since 2008. That's 10 straight wins at NAU. Let's go to Cedar City. Big Thunder wants to wish us all a happy Valentine's Day, especially Ashley Kewish. Southern Utah hosting Idaho State, tied at 63 in the second half. Dre Marine gives Southern Utah a 3-point lead. But on the next possession, Jared Stutzman for Idaho State would fire back with a three. Bengals would take the lead again, but Andre Adams would put Southern Utah up for good, and they get the win. They're now 7-6 in conference play. Red Rocks seeking a 6-0 start, hosting Cal. A sore foot kept Michaela Skinner from competing in floor and the all-around, but she nails this vault 9.95, and she is fired up. McKenna Merrill Giles of Pleasant Grove, she won the all-around, fueled by this 9.925 vault. And then Kari Lee delivered a 9.925 on the beam, a sixth straight score above 197. Red Rocks are a perfect 6-0 this season. State Wrestling in Richfield, Millard took home the state championship in 2A. It's their 18th all-time, but their first since 2013. And Monticello won the 1A championship, narrowly beating Milford, 143-140, their 11th title in school history. And on Sports Beat Sunday, Orem four-star wide receiver Puka Nacua will announce his college decision live in this studio at 10:45. He'll choose between Utah, USC, UCLA, Oregon, Washington, or BYU. We'll be right back.